Hello, my name is Shani Belford, and I am presenting to you today in hopes to present at the American Educational Research Association annual meeting. Association for the Studies of Higher Education annual meeting, American College Personnel Association annual meeting, National Association Student Personnel Association meeting, as well as state, regional, and national conferences in education. I have been working on students' attitudes in school and would like to share some of my findings with other educators in hopes to better help them with their student attitudes that they see in their class. Most teachers often share that students' attitudes and behaviors are the most challenging part of their job. The Child Mind Institution found that 9 to 13 million struggle with mental health problems. This is about 10% of the school population. These problems could be related to poverty, domestic violence, abuse, neglect, and trauma. One way we could help teachers manage student attitudes and behaviors in their classroom is to have fewer students in each class. This has been proven to be effective on student behaviors and student attitudes just last year, as many schools were running in a hybrid model. In the hybrid model, class sizes were cut in half to help prevent the spread of COVID. Well, this hybrid model was going on. Schools I teach at and schools around me, there were 3 times as less office referrals due to problem behaviors than there were just the year before it, with mostly the same students and the same number of students in the school population. Another way is to train teachers on student attitudes and behaviors. This will help them manage the bigger behaviors. One way to do this is educate teachers about the function of behavior. This will help educators notice what the student is doing or what the student is asked to do right before behavior occurs. This can help the teacher to manage behaviors better and be attentive to the students' needs and help prevent the behaviors in their classroom. Teachers need to build an effective classroom environment in order to help minimize negative behaviors that they might see in their class. This is something that a teacher needs to be trained on in order to be successful. Harry Wong believes that an effective teacher manages the classroom. An ineffective teacher disciplines the classroom. So that includes having all the procedures in place and teaching the kids the different procedures, the rules, and the disciplines if they don't follow the procedures and rules. In conclusion, to improve students' attitudes in school, we need to improve the environments the students learn in. This starts by educating teachers on how to successfully set up an environment to maximize the learning time that we have with our students. This can be done by providing training to teachers around successful classroom management techniques. Also, districts need to be aware of the equity in office referrals in order to understand their customer focus. This will also help them better understand where the gaps are of where more training needs to happen in order to educate educators on the cultures that are represented in their schools. As educators, we need to lead the way in advocating for our own learning to improve our classroom environment. which will then improve our students' attitudes about school. When students' attitudes about school improve, so will their behaviors while in school. It is our jobs as teachers to provide a safe environment for everybody where everyone will have the same opportunities to be successful.